Everybody like, hey, are you ready to go? Ready to go? Everybody like,
Alright, what is going on, y'all? Soul here, and welcome back to my story mode. So today, we're obviously going to be talking a little bit about my hopes and wishes for Sonic Frontiers. For those of you that don't know what that is for some odd reason, the other day at the Game Awards, they announced the actual title for Sonic Frontiers in it wasn't really random. We kind of had idea that the trailer was coming, but they gave us a little bit of a reveal trailer at the Game Awards just the other night, and it was just a good day for Sonic fans. What with the movie getting its next trailer, seeing Knuckles, Idris Elba as Knuckles, bro, it was tight. It was very, very tight. And so getting the game and, you know, an actual title, we saw a little bit of gameplay, not really gameplay as we did locales, but we did see some graphics, we saw the open world, we saw a little bit for Sonic Frontiers, and all of us are really looking forward to this maybe possibly really fresh Sonic game. We don't know exactly what to expect, but me personally, this was one of the only things that I was looking forward to seeing at the Game Awards, considering that the Game Awards, in my personal opinion, is complete nonsense, because there's no way that some of the games that win some of these past couple of years should have won in some cases. Maybe it was just last year, I don't know. But either way, long story short, we knew about it, we knew it was coming, and we were excited to see it. And it was a very, very good day for Sonic fans. And I was blown away the moment that we saw just a little bit of the graphics within that little trailer there. That little teaser gave me everything I needed to know. It looked like a big, true open world that we haven't had anything even remotely close to since 06, if that. Or I guess if you want to count Unleashed. But honestly, the hub worlds in 06 were a lot bigger than Unleashed. Even though Unleashed is overall 100% a better game, 06's hub world was much bigger. It felt much more grand, even if it was a lot of empty space. So, that's something. But, that's just how it is. And they did a really good job teasing this game. We saw this game what feels like about like a half a year ago for the first time. We only saw that little snippet. We didn't even see Sonic's full face, I don't think. And that was forever ago. That was like, I think, half a year ago at this point. And, you know, seeing it again, they still didn't give us much. We saw some enemies flying above Sonic. We got Sonic getting called into the forest. I know who called him into the forest now, but I'm not going to say just in case anybody doesn't want spoilers. And then, you know, we saw the locales and some good screenshots, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's really exciting to have this kind of mystery for a Sonic game. It's so exciting. It's so enticing. And I'm really looking forward to whatever we end up getting this next year, because it's supposed to come out sometime during the holidays, sometime this time around next year. So we got a lot to look forward to this year in terms of, you know, reveals and trailers and stuff like that. So I'm hoping y'all will jump on this little bandwagon with me. Not bandwagon, I'm sorry. This hype train is a better way to put it. So anyway, obviously, as I said in the title and at the very beginning of this video, I wanted to talk about some of my hopes and wishes when it comes to this game, because there's a lot of things that I'm really hoping will come out of this game. I have a Fears video that I want to do very soon after this one. Some of it may reiterate some of the things that I'm going to say here, but it'll have its own general idea to get across. This one here is just simply things I hope to happen or not happen within this game, Sonic Frontiers. So I think I've wasted enough time. I've rambled for about 4 minutes now. Why don't we start hopping into things? So, like I said earlier, we did see the locales and it looks very open world, but I hope that this game is at least some kind of open world, okay? You know, recently, you know, I've seen Sonic Forces. It wasn't open world. It was just, you know, level by level. Getting that remaster of Sonic Colors was neat and all, but that wasn't open world. And quite frankly, Sonic Colors is mid to me. That's a very mid Sonic game. Like, it controls well and everything like that, but I want a true open world game again, or at the very least a really big cozy hub world like we had back in 06. And you know, you could say Unleashed as well, but I don't know. I'll take something. I'll take something. I just don't know how they would merge the levels if they were to give us like an open world. If they can somehow manage to give us a complete open world and have the levels mash easily into said open world, cool, sick, awesome. If not, then just a big cozy hub world that we can actually maybe have mechanics in that can help us in our gameplay. Otherwise, you know, maybe we could talk to some NPCs that'll give us some certain items to help Sonic on his journey. I don't know. I just think that a big open world like this should have its own little mechanic system to really keep you invested in that, as well as going to the levels or something. I just want it to feel as open as possible. Even if it does have to be an open hub world, I will take that as well. If that's what you got to do, then that's what you got to do. I don't want a level system anymore. I feel like level systems are so outdated, you know, for modern era. Like, it's fine, it can work, but I don't know. I would just prefer to not go one level by one level. That just seems so yawn to me, but that's just me. Anyway, moving on here. The next thing that I really want is that I hope that other characters are playable. Okay, and you know, that's a very obvious one. I'm sure a lot of people want that. You know, I love Sonic to death, but man, I want to play as Knuckles again, bro. I want to punch some robots. I want to punch some baddies, some shadows, whatever we're gonna be fighting in this thing. You know, I want to play as Tails, you know, even if we gotta throw coins, or if we can use his mech again, or something like that. Maybe he has new techniques that he can attack his tails, or something. I don't know. He's almost a scientist, you know. He's very clever, and it would be very neat to utilize something from him, you know. I want to play as Shadow. Shadow is one of the sickest characters in the entire Sonic series. He's edgy as hell, and so is his moveset. I want to be able to, you know, like, combo on enemies like I did beforehand. I want to use Chaos Spear and stuff. I want to play as Silver. I want to be able to throw enemies and chuck them into each other, or throw them into walls and stuff like that. And I want to be able to float around for a little while. Like, maybe it's a lot to ask, but Sonic isn't a whole world. It's not just Sonic, you know? And you know, that's not a bad thing. Y'all have a very unique little cast of characters. Sonic has come a long way. He's made a lot of friends. He's made a lot of very strong characters, and I want the chance to be able to utilize those characters again. And it sucks that we haven't really been able to do that since God knows how long now, truly. Like, I just want to play as other characters. That's all. I want to play as Sonic. I love Sonic to death, but I also want to play as other characters, because why make this big open big ass world and everything like that and only be able to utilize one character? That seems like such a waste to me. That seems like such a waste, but I guess we'll see how things play out. You know, if it is just Sonic, I can live with that, but I would love it if we could have other characters as well. Next on my list here, I want a story that does not touch upon Sonic's past. Like, I do not want that at all. I do not want to go back to Green Hill Zone again. I don't want to revisit any of his previous locales. I don't want to meet any of his former enemies, but I can live with Eggman, but even then, it's kind of another Mario Bowser situation. It's just I want something that doesn't just say, here's Sonic's past again. Isn't that exciting? Revisiting Sonic's past? I'm tired of Sonic's past, bro. I don't want that anymore. We can do more, all right? We don't need to meet up with a bunch of his old adversaries again. We don't need to revisit all of these old locales that we played as when we were younger again. Like, just new. That's all I'm asking. Okay, we don't need classic Sonic anymore. Classic Sonic got sent back to Sonic Mania. He's done. He's out. That's it for him. We don't need that stuff anymore. By just God. I feel like one of the things that took away from Sonic Force's uniqueness is the fact that they just immediately threw in all these old ass enemies from Sonic's past again, and it's like, bro, we literally just got done whooping a lot of their asses in Sonic Generations. We don't need them again. What are they doing here? You know? And it's, I don't know, it just took away a lot, because instead of telling a unique story and, you know, building on Infinite as a character and a villain, they just said, he's God, he grabbed these other adversaries to start a war, time stuff or something. I don't know, have fun. I don't think anybody had fun, bro. I've seen enough of Sonic. I've seen enough of Sonic Forces, bro, to know that that story was not it. I just want a unique story. That's all I'm asking for. All right. And speaking of things that I don't want them to bring back, I hope to God that they don't bring back custom characters in Sonic Frontiers. Please, God. I don't want it. I'm sorry, but I don't want custom characters in a Sonic game. That is not something that I ever thought I would say about a series that I'm in love with. But I do not want custom characters in another Sonic game. We've seen it, and honestly, I can't think of any other way to make it work. Just don't do it again. Just don't do it again. I mean, there's not really much else for me to say. I mean, if you disagree with that, by all means, explain a better way for them to do it. I'm sure there are plenty of better ways for them to do it, but me personally, I'd rather focus on Sonic and the crew. We haven't had a deep enough story with Sonic and them for a very long time, okay? That's all I want, truly. Honest to God, bro. So, yeah, I don't want custom characters again. And lastly, the last thing here that I would really, truly appreciate is for them to give us some real speed. Just, I want to feel wind, bro. If we are just playing a Sonic, okay, cool. Make sure that we can feel that speed. Make sure we feel nice and fast and powerful as we're doing it, bro. If y'all are bringing back the boost mechanic, you know what? That's one of the things that's one of the repetitive things in the Sonic series that, honestly, it's hard to actually call it repetitive and stick it with that, because honestly, that boost mechanic is everything. It makes the gameplay so much more interesting, and I've never had a problem with it ever. So if y'all bring back the boost mechanic, absolute heat, absolute fire. Just make sure that those level designs can keep up with the boost. That's all. That's all I want. So yeah, that's all I got to say about this one. Like I said, I got a Fears video coming up next right after this one, so if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe and things like that to make sure you don't miss that. But I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle on out of here. I would like to thank you guys ever so much for watching. I truly do hope you enjoyed. Do me the greatest favor of dropping a like and a comment about what you think about Sonic Frontiers. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What are you excited for? And things like that. Please make sure to leave a comment, because you know that I'm always down there with you guys. And make sure to subscribe for more content just like this. We got a lot of fun, cool, chill discussions down the line that we got to talk about. And if we can maybe build up and talk more about Sonic Frontiers down the line, any trailers that they release or anything like that, hey, you know, when the game comes out, if y'all want, we could stream it or something like that. I'm not opposed to playing Sonic Frontiers with you guys, but we'll have to see. We'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. But either way, that's it. Thanks again. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Do me the greatest favor, taking good ass care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.